As stated on pages 3 and 4 of the course syllabus, to successfully complete this course and transfer to a business major upper division college or university, you are required to research and evaluate possible solutions given a business scenario. As one of the criterion for meeting the course learning objectives, you must be able to demonstrate that you can plan and write an in-depth analytical report following the rules for formal report writing we have reviewed in Chapter 8 of our textbook. Once you've completed reviewing Chapter 8, I want to suggest that you start the planning phase as stated in our textbook, pages 22 to 25, of this assignment as soon as possible. The first part of the planning phase requires you to determine your goals and your purpose. For this assignment, you will choose one of the business scenarios on the research reports topic list. You can access the list of topics several ways. First, through the hyperlink on the words research reports topic list right here at the end of the first paragraph on tab 1 of this page, module page 5.4. Also on tab 2 of this page, where you can also see the detailed list required for the research report by clicking here. And also on page 3, down here at the bottom of the page, where it says click here to open the PDF attachment for the problem-solving case topics for analytical research reports. Your immediate task is to choose from one of those topics. Basically, you want to choose one that you would like to perform your research analysis and presentation on. So I'm going to click on the link to open up the list so that you can get an idea of what we're looking for here. So here's 5 pages of different types of analytical reports. You have about 5 to choose from each of the different disciplines or fields that you're looking at going into for business. And so you'll need to choose just one. Okay, so these are the different lists based on the, again, the field. Okay, so that's the reports topic list. Now, since you've already had access to the video in Chapter 8, Researching and Writing Reports, the PowerPoint slideshow, I hope that will help you even more to successfully complete this assignment. The main reason that I give you access to this information early is because this is a very, very labor intensive and it's a required assignment for which you have a limited amount of time to complete. Note the due date on the syllabus calendar for the final report. Between now and the assignment due date, you will have other related graded assignments that will allow me to give you some detailed feedback to ensure that you're on the right track for successfully completing this assignment. So, I don't mean to scare you with what I'm about to say, but please pay attention. If this report does not meet all of the requirements, including the page length, which is 10 double-spaced pages from the introduction to the recommendations, all of the components, and using proper MLA source citations, your grade can be negatively impacted. So that's why, to help you avoid any stress and to successfully complete this assignment, I have given you detailed instructions on these 3 tabs on this page for the analytical report. I would like to point out also, if you've never done an intense research report before, I have given you a link to click here under the information about secondary and primary research, and it takes you to Grossmont College's Library Lucy tutorial. This is going to help you find out what you need to do to research. It's a step-by-step tutorial. It's very, very helpful, in addition to obviously asking any of the librarians. They're very helpful as well. So under The other thing I wanted to tell you is under tab 3 here, I've given you a bunch of other resources, including the links to the chapter, the bonus chapter D, that shows you the different components of the long report, going over some uh, information about documentation of sources. You'll go into that a little bit further in the next module as well. Here's a little kind of a cheat sheet for paragraphing, how to paragraph properly. And the one thing that I do want to point out to you here is the sample student report. This sample is from a recent student of mine who earned 198 out of 200 points available for this assignment. So always remember that I am available for questions via email, telephone, and/or video calls. Additionally, I'm prepared to schedule a Zoom class-wide video meeting the week before the report is due to answer any concerns and questions. Keep in mind, I'll need to choose a day and time convenient to as many people, including myself, as possible. So if you cannot attend, please let me know ahead of time and send me your questions. I always record the sessions, so I'll address those questions so you can watch the recording at your convenience. Just another reminder to please choose your topic as soon as possible, because you're going to need to include the information on the analytical report purpose statement and outline assignment that is coming up here in this module, and then also for developing your report title, which will be coming up in module 7. I suggest you look through all of the topics and choose 3 that you might be interested in. And then before you make your decision, do a little research on the topics that you've chosen, the 3 topics that you've chosen, to ensure that you can find enough factual information to come to an objective conclusion and a realistic recommendation. To be considered an objective report, you'll need to research and find facts on all perspectives. So you want to look at the good and the bad, the pros, the cons, the risks and benefits, and so on and so forth. You want to look at both sides of the coin. Again, you only need to choose one topic at the end of it all, but understand that you will not be able to change your topic moving forward since we have other related assignments. I always look forward to reading these reports, so choose one in which you have an interest or a passion so I can hear that as I read your reports.